Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress. This is the Koi Boy, and we're continuing our Earthen Castle Fortress, a fortress dedicated towards animal training. We are at year 120. We have recently become the capital of our civilization. We're trying to dig down and find that second cavern level, but I'm not sure what's going on, why we can't quite seem to find it. Maybe it's not on this map. Let's do a little zoom out. We go all the way down. I'm gonna in between episodes. I decided I'm gonna put a wall kind of along here because I've had too many dwarves fall down and get injured. I will probably end up putting one right here too. Not sure if they're trying to get that or what happened. Yes, we still need you to get dumped. Oh, let's see. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay, maybe that reset whatever thing was going on there. Oh, Great Horned Owl, you trying to fight with our Axe Lord? Yeah, that's fine with me because that means we're hopefully gonna get some more animals on this map. We got some agitated giant dingoes. They're all up here on the top side of the map. Well, let's hope we get lucky and then wander down, get captured over here. We can increase our giant dingo population. Get that animal training for giant dingoes done. Yeah, they're just chilling there. There's three. I believe it said that there was four, so I'm not quite sure where this last one is. Let's do a little searching. So at the very bottom, yes, there he is, all the way up there. While all the other three are down here. Well, we'll let that play. We'll hope that they get captured. We should have enough traps around here, and between all this, that we don't need to worry too much about that. So you're hauling tetrahedrite, good. You're making electrum, making coke, more coke, platinum, hematite ore. Let's make some steel. We're going to do that infinitely until we run out of pig iron, and then we'll worry about going from there. Yes, please grab that stuff, move it. We're starting to engrave our king's, what is this, their study. I'll put two tables here with maybe two chairs, something like that. Or maybe I have it more close to the center, but I like this kind of like back here area where we can put some tables and chairs, and we'll have some armor stands and weapon racks maybe around here. Maybe get some statues too, like especially in the center of these. Have that be a nice grand room, and then we also have the tomb that we get them. Make sure we designate. Where is it? Ah, right here. So at least as far as I want, guaranteed tomb will be this whole nice long area right here. We're gonna accept that. We're gonna make this tomb King of Tomb or the King of David, or King David's tomb. Oh man. Let's priority 3 this, make sure that this is being selected properly. All that looks like all this, more chert. That's what we're digging, and then honestly, I'll do one more round of selecting more chert to be dug, and then we'll move on to actually letting our miners dig down. Scholar, let's do a 5 on the auto mine for that lignite. Go back to all. Yes, all of this, please. All of that. There's that bituminous coal. That'll be auto mined when they have a chance, and then we'll get this all selected up here. Also, make sure we get nice large amounts of church, so we won't have to worry about that for quite a while. And auto manning on 5. Any of this lignite. This, that'll be selected. That should select there. And this, once they mine this, it'll all select that. So yeah, let's do this last little bit right here. Oh, okay. No more touchy from there. Let's go to our pets and livestock. I believe, okay, yeah, we have no new babies that we got to worry about. Let's keep an eye on. Okay, first giant dingo down. I'm gonna rid that trap right there for now. Let this play. Hopefully you will wander down into here. Not sure where the other ones are. Not sure what you're doing, bud. Yeah, no job. Okay. Believe it's the blazing channels. Yes. Hold up. Udib, Qatar, Udib. Yeah. You, please, come over here. Let's cancel that. Okay, good. Are you skills? No. Okay, yeah. And then we'll remove you from there. Mandated. Our king has mandated the construction of more objects. That means we get some more helms. Sorry, folks. Got a little distracted there. So let's get some more steel helms being made. We should have plenty of steel to do this. Boom. 2 more there. Let's take that off. Good. I was worried that he was going to wander up, and I know we've got, like I said, some dingoes somewhere around here. Did we ever recapture one? Did I miss that? Porcupine? Great horned owl? No, not that I could see. There we go, a couple agitated dingoes. We got one here. Let's see where the other one is. Should be that one on the top. Okay, yeah, it looks like they've already... That's what I thought. Come on, Miss Dingo and Mr. Dingo. Let's just wander down. That's all we ask. We got a couple traps right here all ready for you. And we'll see what comes out of that. We got all of our sloth bears up here. I do want to eventually get them proper kind of like places. Maybe even have like a zoo exhibit kind of thing going on. I mean, we got this. I like these kind of open rooms. These king snakes definitely will need move. Or not king snakes. Yeah, the king snakes will definitely need to be moved. We got our king cobras up here. And as soon as this king cobra group is all, these eggs are hatched, we'll move them. We got the one male king snake over here. Oh, you guys are so close. 2 in a skull. Put that as a priority 5 auto mine. I ain't gonna worry about determining any more chert or anything like that. I will auto mine that though. That's fine. Okay. Oh, another one down. Another one gets the grab. Let's wait for this last one to wander in. That's all we ask. One more. Good, we've got that all done. Let's resume that construction. I'm gonna have it so we got the 2 beds right in here, and then we'll figure out what we want as far as engravings in that bedroom. Now I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna end up making the dining room. Maybe focus on this bottom part kind of being the main area. And then we'll have decorations all around here or something like that. EFN, did we get any more cabinets? Yes, we do. We got one shirt cabinet. We'll throw it in right there. Oh, and okay, good. They've all been captured. Whew. I was worried there for a second that that person was going to be hurt. Let's see what happened. Oh, floppy ears too. Yeah, the giant dingo jumped at him. He dodged out of the way. All right, let's get these giant dingoes trained. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. These are the kind of animals I want. Don't get me wrong, I like all of our animals, but mainly pangolin, because that's a new guy. Giant pangolin, specifically. We've got armadillos, which, porcupines. I mean, we got plenty of porcupines. We're already expert level with them. I believe we need to bring some more porcupines up here, though. Porcupine female, yep. And I believe those great horned owls, giant great horned owls, giant great horned owls. Yep, you can go here, and sure, you can go here, bud. Then once we get those dingoes trained, that should be set. We will find spots for the tiger. We got all of our cave crocodiles up here. We're still waiting for them to fully grow, and then we're gonna go through and doing a little butchering thing there. I really think that this is not gonna work out there. That those eggs are not fertile. I know back in the original base game to this, before they updated all the graphics, you could actually see if they were fertile, but fortunately that is not the case here. Military group, you're right there. Come deal with this guy, please, and thank you. Good, you're on set to butcher, you're on set to butcher. Let's do this over here too. I want to go through, because right here, they'll actually go down. Hey, agitated great giant barn owl, man. Wait, mangled corpse. Like, these random corpses, like agitated wild boar sow, they'll butcher those down and we'll get some more bones and such. So that's why I'm perfectly fine with, or that's why I want to do that, and that's why I hold what I hold down here. Yeah, we still got plenty of throwing way to go, but we're getting there. Health. Let's see. Description. Upper body cut. Upper body bruise. Right foot cut open. Left good. Let's see just how bad. Tearing the muscle. Bruising the fat. Bruising the muscle. At least it doesn't look like you lost anything. Just a lot of just bruisings and a couple torn muscles, but hopefully that'll all heal up pretty well. Yes, someone please go grab them, bring them to our hospital for our medical dwarves to attend to. We also need to worry about getting some more bedrooms in. We got all these bedrooms up to here, and if I need to, I can potentially make some more bedrooms up on this floor. I do want to maybe make this into a storage for clothing. That way it's just crafts down here and not clothing. And then they will make their clothing all said and done, and we'll put it to right there. You know what I'm going to do? Let's do a deconstruct of all of that. And then I'll get at least the stairs set up to go to here. Hey, let's continue to add in this wall right here. Jet block. Jet block, and I believe up here. Yes. Jet block. Alright, good. And I want to also take a look up here, B and F. Select our own material, 31. We have enough nice blocks for that. Should have them somewhere around here. Siltstone, brass, marble, microline. Come on. Maybe all the way at the bottom. 31 on the dot. Okay. Perfect. I'm also going to go to our task because some tasks get canceled when the dwarves get scared. And that's what all those empty holes on the top are. Quickest way for me to do it is go to tasks instead of trying to select each and every one and resume the progress from there. You've improved your armor. You're not satisfied, old Duke. Old Duke Brightfist. You're not satisfied with that. Son, skills, combat. Yeah, you are a legendary all armor user. Ooh. High Master Kicker, Great Master Miscellaneous Object User, Great Biter. But I hope you're somewhat happy. We can also try to eventually pull you guys off military training the whole time and allow you to do some other things that you want to do. It's not needs, yeah. Level-headed, distracted after unable to practice a craft. Oh, that's fine. Quite a few creatures in here, anywhere from reptile creatures to parakeet men to dingo men, jaguar women. We got some gnolls, some ichthyds, some trolls, just a whole bunch of things, creatures that we're just gonna, leave there. They don't. We could put them all into like an arena and just release them all at the same time. That would be interesting. Ooh, more giant dingoes? Is that what I'm saying here? Let's forbid that. I don't want anyone to wander up here quite yet. Looks like they've already reset those traps. Creatures, other. Okay. So they've. Wow, that's a lot of. That's a lot of agitated wild dingoes. Look at that. Holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably get our military up here. I'll hold off on that for now. Giant dingo. Let's go for the ones that are trained, of course. These ones in here. Yeah, with the amount of traps, you got scared off, which is leaving this door wide open. Okay. Woo. Hey, grab. You guys got a. No. What are you doing, Craftsman? Alright, time to send in the military. Why do these random, just untrained peasants think they can take out giant dingoes? Yeah, I want you to wander off into there, please. What? Perfectly goes like that. That is. Where's our military? Okay, there they are. They're wandering up here. Alright, good. Alright, let's get them over here. Maybe pull them away from the... Or, you know what? That's fine. You guys are gonna take out all the rest of them. That's fine, we did capture that guy. You can run away. Run, and you died. You know what? We're gonna send them in. As much as I'd like more giant dingoes, I'd much rather not have to worry about my dwarves dying. So let's get them in there. Let's get all these 3 that we were able to capture trained. We'll call that good for now. We got 1, 2. Are you trained? No, you were. Oh yeah, you are trained. Giant dingo. Yeah, let's get you over here. We'll worry about the rest afterwards. Ooh, dog was found dead. It's unfortunate. That's someone's pup. What is going on here? Mace Lord, Mace Lord, Mace Lord. Okay, so the Mace Lord's not injured. Okay, that's what matters. Should be taking out that guy here soon. Mace Lord with that mace is really not killing these guys. I mean, watch them come in with that action, just boom, boom, boom. And I do not know where the last one is, and you know what, bud? You're free to go. If you get seen, you get seen, but maybe I get lucky. Oh, you're a dude anyways, it wouldn't really matter. Won't be able to get pups from you. But there we go. Oh, we captured at least a handful of them. Not the worst thing, but it's hoping for a little bit better. Might need a couple more cage traps around here in general, because it seems like something like that just kind of shows me kind of the flaw of what our capabilities are, I guess you would say. You know what I also want to kind of do? So I kind of want to block off this to make it so that they have to come from like the sides. Like for example, let's do something like this. If I deconstruct that, that's fine. I'm going to B and L. We'll get a. What kind of blocks do I randomly have that I have more than one of? Marble, Microlina. Be nice, no. Alright, siltstone it is. And then I'll put another wall here. Then I'm going to tell these guys, let's dig channels down here, 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 and here. Let's also clear this up a little bit. Clear that up. I don't need the cage trap up there. Oh, let's make sure we land that play. I won't need this right here. That's all being taken out. That can all be taken out. Yes, this will be taken out. Let's do that. Let's come down here, clean this up a bit. Should be, yeah, that'll be cleaned up. Let's clean this up. Let's clean that up. Just making it so that we dwarves will eventually be able to have more space here, which, yes, this will all be taken out. Like I said, that'll all be taken out. And you know what? I'm going to pull this all back right there. Let's deconstruct these. It'll be taken out. This will all be taken out. Oh, not right there. here down. Take that out. Over here. Clean this up like that. Definitely clean that up. This will be cleaned up. And then I want to kind of funnel them to come in like this, go up and around. Something like that. Boom, boom, boom. Definitely will need to deconstruct that. Do a whole nice cleanup right there. Did I already Yep, I've already slated that for removal. We'll also, you know, not all of that. We'll get rid of this. You know, take that back. We're gonna get rid of all that. And then we'll get rid of all this right there, like that. Yeah, you're digging down there. Let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. Then I also will need to make sure I'm on top of getting rid of these little spots that kind of get left behind. Like there's little slopes. Normally, I don't have to worry about that as you're digging down in these areas. Yeah, I'm doing a massive mining project, and I'm not looking to have anybody get killed. Okay, that's selected. Let's select this. Let's get a church door up there, and I will forbid this church door. Yes, that's all cleaned up. That's kind of all cleaned up. Okay, right here, starting from this. Let's clean up all this. Let's clean up quite a bit of that. From here, I'm going to clean up this, this, you want all that. I think, yeah, that's slated for removal on both of those. And then we will dig back all of that. Dude, skills, combat. You're asking to die. You lost your glove. You probably lost your hand too. What happened? Sorry. Dire. Bites him in the leg, tearing a muscle, arm. Right there. Why? Why do you think that you can take out a giant dingo bud? Like, I don't understand. Why? I never will. Let's deconstruct that. Deconstruct this to about there. Once I dig back this, I should be able to clean that up. Yeah, once they're done mining this section, I will clean up all this. Yep, Dyer was found dead. Well, yeah, you went and you got yourself killed. It's as simple as that. You do stupid stuff? Well, what do you expect? Okay, you're cutting back all this. Let's at least preemptively do this until we can get these cage traps moved. And like I said, yeah, that will definitely be gone. This will definitely be gone here. I want that like that, but why? Okay, now we can get down to some brass taxes. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Come on. Okay, that's all been selected. Yes, we understand that. Yes. Dire, yes. Yes, yes. And Porcupine and Guinea Hen. Alright, you guys went and dealt with him. Let's also dig that all down. Now that that's kind of cleaned up, let's also clean this up. I'm going to also clean that up. Boom, boom. That'll be a nice little thing like that. And then I can put walls here. And then even cover it up and kind of make it so that things have to go a certain way for us. Yeah, that's passable for now. I'm not worried about that after this. I just want to make sure that we clean up all these little random things. I would like to get rid of that, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Alright. We've at least cleaned up this area a little bit nicer, more uniform, more dwarf-like. Nice terraced areas where we might even be able to utilize one day. Like take this across, build something right here. Not sure. We'll have to figure that out as we go. But that's been all set up. Just want to make sure all these last little spots are cleaned up all. And yes, definitely that. And all of this. Let's go. Let's go, dwarves. That's looking good. Looking good. Nothing odd out over here. You're cleaning that up. Once we're done with this, I think we've got this at least preemptively set up to where we want it to be. Here. Oh, missed one. I missed two actually. Not sure what you guys are storing. What, teeth? Yeah, teeth. That's fine. We can use those for crafts. Want to come quickly check out what we're getting from these guys. We're even getting some more meat. I think that's just from mangled corpses. We got some skin there from wild boars. That's a giant grasshopper. Interesting. Wild boar meat. Nothing from here, nothing from here. What are we working on over here? Giant dingo neck. Alright. Well, once we get some more siltstone block, we'll worry about that. I want to say we should have siltstone block being made at one of these facilities. Doesn't look like there. Chirp, chirp. Sandstone and all the rest of this. Chirp. More chirp, more chirp. Alright, we're gonna add sandstone here. No, not sandstone, siltstone. Siltstone. S-I-L. Could have sworn we had siltstone. Oh, we don't have any siltstone. Oh, we'll get our miners right onto that. All this stuff over here and everywhere is basically all siltstone. Maybe if I mine out sections on this map too, then on this level, I will get to maybe some chert. We'll do something like that. Hey, siltstone. Priority 4. You know what, I'll grab some jet while I'm here. All this. Rock clusters, jet. That's not anything wet there. We'll get some siltstone from here. From here. No, I'll just designate all of that. Call this good. Right there. Boom. To boom. To boom. I think that should be more than enough siltstone. And clay boulders. Are we out of kaolinite? Oh, or am I spelling that wrong? Kaolinite? Think we're out. That's fine with me. We got some more mining we can do. Like all this rock salt here is good, clean stuff we can take. Because we make normal crafts out of that. You know what? I'm just going to do a broad selection there. Do a broad selection here. Hey, early spring or early summer. Here's our kaolinite. We'll just do a chunk like that, maybe even bigger, like that. Ooh, where's the giant saw agitated jaguar men. Alright, let's see what new creatures we got. We got, ooh, another giant leopard. And then a couple blue peahens and peacocks. We got these guys. We got some jaguar men and women. They'll hopefully just wander down here and get captured. You're hauling what? Someone's mutilated corpse. Spear dwarf, military, boulders of defense. We don't have any boulders of defense here. So you know what? Yeah, you're stuck on training, so I'm gonna do blazes of the channel, risen, Daku, whatever. Take you from there, and then remove your assignment so you're not a military dwarf anymore. Just take a quick look, make sure that there's no other random ones in here. Military released basements. Yes, that's part of our group, I believe. Yep. What I can do, if I do this, assign later, scroll all the way down to the bottom. Let's see. The King Aces, yeah, that's ours. Belted Tattooed Trades. Okay, that's ours. Salt Channels, ours. Barbarians created. Released basements, yes. See if there's any other random ones in here. Magical boulders. Yep, you're joining that group. We're just going to get rid of all of these ones from previous fortresses. Salted channels, boulders to defense, release basements, magical boulders. Yep. bulbous picks. Barbarians creating boulders of defense. Another one right there. Boulders of defense. These are all groups from previous fortresses. Boulders of defense. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think that there's any more people in here that were previously part or in an old fortress's military. Alright. Now with this same group, I'm going to remove assignments. Now you guys are not considered any kind of military. You guys are free to do what you want, do what you need to do, and call that good. What are you going to do? Store item and stockpile. Hopefully while you're wandering up here grabbing teeth and such, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, there we go. That's looking much nicer. We did do a little bit of a difference, so normally they'd come up through here, or from our top level. We did a little edit to our staircases. Not sure how some of this stuff is getting forbidden, but as they go down, just pretty normal. And then we get to this level, which I've actually dug down to here and created this staircase, but normally they go over here to this next staircase, going down, keep going down, and then they get to this level, they cut across here, go over here, go down, to the right, then they go down, all the way to the left, all the way up and around like this. But that one little shortcut I pointed out just kind of straight up cuts across from there, so they don't have to worry about that long path anymore. Trying to make it easier for our dwarves. I'd like to eventually put some grates here. I got one grate right there. I'll dig this out, put another grate right there, and we'll get that all set up. I believe not furniture. I believe it's construction. Wall grates. Yeah, okay. Snatchers. Elven snatchers. Yes, that's fine. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, back to this. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to designate these both to be priority 1. Those snatchers should easily be taken or dealt with. Then from this level, I don't know. Maybe I do a little thing like that. I like this idea. So mining from here going up. I'll dig up until I get to here. Erase this. Call that good. So they'll dig this out. I'll put the grate in there. That way nothing can come flying in or anything like that. Hey, Falcon got killed by something. Looks like we got some firefly men in here. We got no new people on our side of the map. It looks like, yeah, the firefly men captured these jaguar people. I'll let this play. You guys should hopefully wander over here and get captured. Okay, where are you at? What in the world, Scholar, are you doing way over here? Cancel. You come over here, take out all of these Firefly men, please, and thank you. Help protect our Dwarf. Confirm. Alright, going back down to here. We'll worry about that later. With all of this being all like 7s all the way through, that's a lot of water just kind of flowing through here. And it's pouring out here at a decent pace, but I like to kind of clean it, give it another outlet for more water being poured out. So this would just kind of pour out right here. This is all open space going down to here. Yeah, we got a bunch of water just kind of like overflowing in different areas, and that's fine. Good amount of it should hopefully be pouring off the map right over here. Bunch of thieves, yeah, that's fine. Even more thieves, you guys should all just run. Anything new as far as animals go? Nothing new as far as animals go. Hey, cage trap. Well, that's designated to be removed. Be removed. Oh, looks like this is another one that we were able to capture. Hopefully that Firefly man over here. Okay, keep running away, Scholar man. Hopefully our military is getting here soon. Okay, there they come rushing out there. Oh yeah, let's get our new giant dingoes into their home. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm also going to look up giant dingoes. Dingo. And with that, I'm not worried about males, so all these grown ones, yes, you can be butchered. You've already all been selected to be taken out, and we're going to get the ones that perpetually can be trained in there. I mean, there's no need to like butcher those other ones, but that should help us out. Duke is dealing with these guys now. Scholar, exhausted. Health description. Oof. Alright, good. Our military dealt with them. I think that was all 4 of them, yes. So now we got a giant armadillo. Well, wander up there, bud, or get taken out by our military. Well, that just happened. Let's see if there's anything new. Not yet. We'll just let that play. Keeping an eye on right here. As soon as I can see at least the person being brought over here to dig, I'm gonna send our military, but I'm gonna designate that spot to be have a grate installed. Yep, there's our miner. BN wall grate blocks creatures, but allows the passage of fluid and items. That's why I'm putting here, so that nothing can come in through here. I can connect them to levers, but I really don't care. So, oops, not that. All great, right there, diorite grate. So you guys should hopefully be coming through here. You're making a granite table, that's fine, that's grand, that is wonderful. And what I will also do, starting from here, all the way up until here, I will designate that all to be dug. And then from here all the way up, I will designate that all and decrease this. That way that last little spot will be the last thing that gets dug. You're very hurt. Someone go save him, please. Tell me there's someone that's going to go do that right now. It's not store, it's not pick up, it's not dump, construct building, save. I'm worried about clean selfie, I really don't care about that. Where's... No one is tasked to go save somebody. Recover wounded, that's what I'm looking for. Smooth floor, interesting. Yeah, recover wounded, okay. Good. Please save that scholar. I believe he is from our previous fortress. There's the first miner. There's the second miner. Good. I'll mine this out. We'll put the grate in there. We'll be safe. What's that? Oh. Cave swallow. Boom and boom. Yep. Once our dwarves put that in there, dig out the rest of this, we will be 100% safe. Well, relatively safe. I hope that this overflow of water going into here is not going to take away from our amount of water we need to have that well running, but should be all set there. Looks like this needs to be dug, that needs to be dug, and that should be it. Dingo is fighting. Where's this dingo? Father Ebex. Why? Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's a massive animals. What are y'all doing? You got no job. What are you doing? No job. Get down to the mines, please. Items, skills, combat. You got some skill. Maybe you'll survive against an army of dingoes. There's so many of them. Okay, that's all set there. We just need that grate installed. Yep, we just need that grate installed. Our cook's now involved? Where's our cook? Alright. Y'all need to deconstruct this, get rid of that. Yo, you need to get home, bud. This little peasant. Why does some dwarves run away, other dwarves just full on go crazy mode? Okay, that's right there. Yes, okay. Priority 1. Let's do this. Let's select that. Go all the way to the top. Not all the way to the top. Pause that real quick. Select here, all the way up to here. Maybe if I just do this. Well, now they should come dig this out first, wherever this one was, and then worry about the other one. Our diorite grates in there. This should, with 2, also be able to have more water flow out from there. I'm not worried about the pyroluis, whatever that is. Yes. Yeah, y'all get home. Alright? Go home. Go grab this person. Do not rebuild. Deconstruct that. Let's go. Alright, let's see if we've got any new animals on the map. We got an agitated dingo. That's a plus. And then this other one sits just chilling over here. Good. Whew. And that was, oh yeah, I was working on getting this up to that next thing. Workshop, furniture, offering place. Boom. We got a couple electrum altars we're going to put in here. Construction, no, furniture. Put a couple of offering place altars right there. Then I still got to figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of this. Maybe put these doors, these part of it, also, what is it? Also engrave them. And then I can do that same with this if I want. Boom, boom. That way no one's left out. Alright. We're getting this involved and this involved, except. And then for you, we're also going to do the same. We're going to get this involved and this involved, except. Hey, mandated construction of what? More helms. Hey, royal bedroom. Yeah, the helms is what we're looking at. Once they're finished engraving all this, we should be good there. What are you? Hamster man. I do probably need to put some more traps around here. Just to stay safe. Boom. And yeah, like I said, more helms. That's what we need. 2. That's an easy task. Armor, steel, helm. Add armor, steel, helm. Perfect. We'll get that. Yes, it's fine. Make need. Cannot find path to make that. Oh, yeah, there's so much water in here. I might need to deconstruct at least this right here and have the water flow into there again. That might be a remedy for that. Maybe do it on the top or something like that. 2 minutes coal. we did dig out that whole section right there. Hopefully, with all these new installed walls, we'll have less of an impact for people going into there. Let's see what happens when they mine this out. That's kind of what my question is. What's gonna happen? Yes, but we're on level 90. They've got this. We need to create a couple different things. I believe, is it what, up here on 90 or 60? Yeah, we don't have any lever for that. So first things first, we got a couple of things that we need to go through and butcher. Armadillo sow, yep, because I only want untrained ones being born. Hey, you guys are all good for that. All these cats now. Don't worry about that. Hey, we'll get the dingo out here soon. We got plenty of dogs. These guys can all be. These ones are all set there. Throw a trainer on you. Elephants. We butchered up pretty much all the females, or all the males. Like the females. Ooh, we're good on here. Good on here. Good on there. We're looking for more male giant or female giant coatis. Giant cougars. Giant dingos. Giant elephant calves, great horned owls, leopard. Ooh, yeah, it's a female. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'll definitely get that put in with the other leopards. These ones are all tamed and can be butchered. At least the male, because we got another male here and another male up there. At our sloths, giant lorikeets. We'll worry about that later. Ibexes, jaguars, all our king cobras. You know what? You can be butchered. You might be caged, but so bunch of kittens, bunch of falcons, all these porcupines right here. Boom, 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 boom. Leaving our sloth bears. You know what? You know what we might as well do? Oh wait, these are all males. I'll leave the youngest male. And then once we get some female of these ones growing up, I'll just butcher all the trained ones. I'll just keep a handful of tamed ones because there's no reason to keep any more around for any reason like that. It's all good. Hey, we've already got that all set. Okay. Like I said, we still have that other dingo wandering around here somewhere. Another hamster man wandering around here. But we do have the little dingo we can put over here. Man, where's mine? Yeah, dingo. And then I believe this is my leopards. Yes. The applaud. Let's get this female leopard up here. You know, it'd be cool if we can get like, yeah, the king have a couple like war leopards and jaguars from this kingdom, and then when our next kingdom is like made, that he eventually like brings them over there too. That would be pretty cool. Well, I don't mind that gold. I like gold. Nothing up here. nothing over here. Yeah, those levers. Okay. Let's just see how this is faring. We still need to wait for this guy. B, mechanism, lever. Where's a spot close enough where I don't have to really worry about doors? Maybe I put a couple right here. Get this one, B, not N, is it BML? We'll get the other very well decorated one. What happened? Dangerous terrain interrupted by agitated dingo. Yeah, Mr. Dingo, why don't you just wander over into one of these cage traps over here, wherever you are, wherever thou art. You're way up here. Okay, you really shouldn't be disturbing anybody. Did you ever finish? No, I gotta resume this. Yeah, we'll resume all of this construction in here. Hamster man, finding mechanic. Dude. What? Clay, human diplomat. You guys would probably end up killing that dingo, which is somewhere around over here. Where are you? Oh, the Chancellor. Don't tell me you're running away, no. Okay. Terrified while in conflict, okay. Come back, Grimtil. No, don't you leave, yes. Go this way. You were terrified at first, now you don't feel anything. Alright. Uneasy after seeing a dingo man's dead body, well, you literally walked right over it. You're healthy, you have a spouse, you are 41 years old. Grimtil Melkit, Chancellor. So their Chancellor is basically like our outpost liaison, which is that person that you send to go, chat with other people, diplomats. You can learn more about this visitor after they chat with a local. Well, maybe we can get lucky and they chat with a local. If we don't, well, that's not too bad. Ooh, they're also Lady Consort. You can see right over there on that right-hand side where it says, where Grandeur values decorum, good spatial sense, quick to despair, emotional obsessive. Lady Consort. So are you the king's wife? No. But you are passing acquaintances with a couple of our dwarves, interestingly enough. Nothing there, nothing there. At least we know you made it in. Safe. Let's check out this. Is it working now? Not quite. There we go. Father Ibex coming to carve the downstairs staircase. Okay, yeah, you're gonna dig it from the bottom. Smart, very smart. Come on. Boom. Alright. Now, is this water going to flow this way? I mean, I hope it flows this way. We'll see how much water flows that way. See if having the second one open will help us out. Microline. Boom, that's fine. Nothing new there. But I think we'll do a little trading with this human caravan here soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to call that an episode. I'll probably do the trading in between episodes. I realized it didn't say caravan arrived, just a diplomat. Hopefully the caravan arrives soon, but I'll let this play out between episodes. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Adios now. Let's do yes, yes, and then that's it.